Today's horoscope from Astrocademy Leo January 25, 2022. You might be involved with a writing project today. Your sign is good with tasks like typing, grammar and language. Now you could be using these skills in connection with your creative side. Yes, today's aspect will bring out your intuition and your desire to concretely record your inspiration. Listen to the voice inside of you and get it all down on paper. You've undoubtedly got some gems in you, and the necessary way with words today. Issues regarding a solid sense of grounding are apt to be of extreme importance for you today. Hearts are apt to be broken or won today, depending on how well you play your cards. Keep in mind that the slow and steady contender is most likely going to win this race today. All the talk in the world will get you nowhere. Today is about quality and action. Shoddy efforts will yield shoddy results. Other people around you could be quick to make decisions today, but you might feel more comfortable with a slower pace. Your co-workers or supervisors might be caught up in a rushed, impulsive energy, and in their haste, they could easily make some major errors in judgment. You'll be able to outsmart them all if you sit back to the sidelines and consider the whole chessboard before making your move. Continued success and good fortune with regard to business and money could have you flying high right now. You're probably glowing with self-confidence, and might well be surrounded by good friends. There might even be a little public acclaim of some sort. A few minor mishaps might occur throughout the day, but they certainly won't put a damper on it. Expect to have a wonderful day. Enjoy it. A naturally harmonious atmosphere exists between you and your private sphere. You are increasingly at the center of things and are an important person of reference, which could place extra burdens on you. You have an abundance of energy for yourself, your family and friends, and are strong, calm and harmonious, strengthening family bonds. You can be sure that your loved ones will return your support when you need it. Let go of your biggest control issue, just for the time being. Perhaps you need to grab it back soon, but just the experiment of stepping back should enlighten your mind. You encourage others to be as enthusiastic about life as you are. Your fresh approach, combined with a laid-back attitude, is bewitching for potential dates. Be careful when faced with choices to ask yourself how serious this person's interest is in you. A short flirtation or the start of a more serious relationship. You're usually a very practical person. You pride yourself on your self-control and your ability to block out inappropriate emotions. But today your feelings could be intense, making you confused. You could find yourself upset about something minor, and you could wonder why this is disturbing you so much. Don't block out your emotions, because they will only get stronger. Try to meditate and center yourself to explore the meaning of these feelings. For you, this period is going to seem like a breath of fresh air. Indeed, the preceding weeks were rather difficult, but you still have a lot of energy. Very soon, you should be able to harvest the fruits of your past labors, and those close to you will be happy to share this favorable period in your life. May your future success be welcomed. In your professional life, concentrate on your job, avoid obstacles, and don't hesitate trying to convince those you collaborate with of the soundness of your initiatives. Some interesting psychic impressions could come to you today. Pay attention to any seemingly random thoughts. Perhaps you will sense that someone is going to get in touch with you. You might suddenly be thinking about someone, and then they will call you. Your psychic radar could be turned on, so notice these intuitive moments. Or you could get a sense of what someone is feeling as you speak to them. Your empathy could be strong today. The Libra moon connects with Mercury, now in its pre-retrograde shadow. It's a wonderful day to speak from the heart and let others know how you feel. Even if you're shy about doing so, it's advised that you assert yourself in a peaceful manner. Although it might be nearly impossible, turn off your phone and ignore your work emails for a while today. Detaching from the outside noise will give you a few moments to distress and chill. It will also help calm your anxieties throughout this energetically charged day. After a long break, it's time to get back in the romantic groove. Use your words to express your feels. Send a flirty text to your crush or boo to spark a passionate convo that lasts all day. They'll totally swoon over your lovely sentiments and cheeky words. Don't be afraid to assert yourself and talk about your emotions. Be brave. Don't let fear stand in the way of letting your sentiments be known. Understanding boundaries with friends is going to be super hard during this new moon, mostly because you're the one who's unable to adhere to the structure and limits in your relationships. The advice is to resist the urge to text too much. Be cognizant of the volume of communication you send over. While we can trust our head to steer us in the correct direction, we should aim to be heart-centered in our approach. The next 2 days are an excellent time for starting things, but not for seeing them through if they require extensive planning or patience. Also before dawn, Leo Mars forms a square to Ceres in Taurus, activating a T-square with retrograde Jupiter in Aquarius. The opposition between Mars and Jupiter will be exact tomorrow. This transit presents a conflict between two fundamental human instincts, self-preservation and the reflex to protect those we care about. We believe others must submit to us so we can help them. If they refuse our help, we lose our purpose, so we interpret this as defiance, an insult, or a threat. If someone does permit us to assist them, we will make sure they don't forget it. Reminders of how giving and generous we are subtly imply that we are owed a debt of gratitude, which inevitably breeds resentment, making the other party wish they hadn't asked in the first place. We should monitor our actions closely today. Self-reflection is the only way to determine whether we are out of line or overstepping another's boundaries.